Hey Taurus, thanks so much for joining me. It's your girl Sin. Sorry, I'm late. Better late than never though, right? I hope you guys are blessed today, tomorrow, and always. I encircle you and myself in the white light of God's love, divine, and protection. We're on to a new week. So this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Please note that the energies can be vice versa. Pulled a whole bunch of decks out, so we'll see what is on and popping. See how we go about things. Also, if you have Pisces in your chart, please make sure to check out their reading. They're getting an extended reading. They had the most views this past week. Shout out to them. If you want that to happen to you, share the video so we can get those likes up. Family's growing. We're attracting the vibe that we need up in the channel, which I'm very happy about. All right, so let's get into it. All right, what's the energy? What's going on with Taurus currently? Spirit, angels, guys, step forward to hear so they can hear the messages that they need to hear for this incoming week. What's going on with Taurus? They ain't trying to talk to you. No. Magician and the Mirror. I don't know if you guys can see that. All right. You're trying to manifest something, trying to use all your skills at hand in reference to your relationship. This can also just be that you're taking some type of action. And we'll clarify everything. How's their partner currently? Person that they're thinking of, doing, screwing, whatever the case may be. Complicated or not. How is Taurus person? Oh, brokenhearted. They're dealing with some type of heartache. This card always reminds me of like the Three of Swords. You guys might not actually be together, or this person, what they have on their mind is a separation or some type of heartache, emotional pain, maybe feeling some type of rejection. What's the energy of the relationship? You guys are not being nice to each other because there's hostility up in here. Is there any outside influences in reference to this relationship? You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. But I feel that you guys are not being nice to each other at this point. Maybe saying shit to each other that is not copacetic and is not loving. Any outside influences, please. Man holding a heart, huh? There's a male here that's very important to the relationship, whether that be a partner, whether that's you. Maybe you're holding back on some emotional, like something emotional they're holding back on. And it could be vice versa. It could be you or your person. What's the advice? I actually wanted to come out, but it didn't pop out. That's why I didn't take it. What's the advice here for Taurus? There may be somebody significant in your life that really has you in your feelings, right? You love this person. You feel very connected to this person. Yeah, action came out twice. Look at God. There's some type of action. You guys need to leave the negativity behind and move towards something a lot more smoother, brighter. There's a lot of things that someone's holding on to that they need to let go of. I keep getting like rushing. What's the outcome for Taurus and their person? So I have a female here. It doesn't have to be, but you know, obviously this is like a no-brainer that somebody's going to be in their head. Someone is going to, at the end of the day, I have somebody here really going over things and thinking about what type of action they want to take. Let's clarify some more. What do I want to use? All right. We have the Oracle of Visions. Y'all know I love this deck. Also, you know what I wanted to ask you guys? What kind of hashtags should I be using to attract more people. Like, what do you guys look for when you go on YouTube? If you guys can drop me a line down below and let me know, that'd be kind of dope. Get some ideas from you guys. Clarify how Taurus is right now. What the energy is. Okay. The number 10 and the number 6. You might be cooling out and taking some time for yourself. And you're trying to be prepared or forewarned for something to happen. And therefore, you're doing the work. You're using all the tricks in your bag, like trying to use all the skills that you have gained throughout the years. And you want to use them to your advantage. You don't want to fall back into the same circle that you once did. So right now, you're taking a step back to look at everything as a whole. Some of you might be snooping or researching a bit too much. Even though I feel that you're at peace right now, you're not really like, you're not jumping the gun, but you are like, you're preparing yourself for something. You know that everything takes time and that you've been through, you know, some rocky times. You're trying to learn from the past. Clarify the 9 of broken heart for the person that they're dealing with, please. Look at that. They have almost a magician on their side. Right? So they're confused. They're confused about whether or not, it could be two different things, right? They're confused about the way that they feel, either because of some type of separation, rejection, infidelity, emotional pain. They're confused about how they feel. And they may be confused about whether they want to stay in a relationship or not, because there has been some harsh words between you two. It's kind of funny that you guys both have like a magician. You and your person are vibing on the same type of frequency, but you're over here cooling out and doing what you have to do, trying to learn from certain things, and they're over there hurt. You guys are like one and the same, but then again, you guys are dealing with different monsters. Trying to be very logical about what has happened between you two. You guys are very smart. You guys want to talk about things, because also the magician is about throat chakra. Maybe holding back on certain things, or it could be that you guys are communicating a little bit too harshly with one another. Clarify the hostility card for me. Too much. Too much is too much. Clarify the energy of the relationship. Rose Angelis trying to say hi to you guys. She must see somebody up front. Anyways, clarify the hostility card for me. There's hostilities from what has happened in the past, whether it was your partner that they did something or you did something. There's some things that the energy between you guys, it's like you guys are bumping heads because of something that has happened previously. And we need to let go of that, most definitely. Why is this man holding a heart here as far as the outside influences? This male energy here, and it could definitely be your partner or whoever you're dealing with. Someone here is bearing a lot. They're bearing like holding on to a lot on their shoulders. It almost feels like the 10 of Wands. They're stressed out. They're putting in effort, and they're carrying a lot of burden or responsibility, and they're stressed the fuck out, whether that's you or your person. This is an outside influence that may be affecting the relationship, which it is affecting the relationship. And someone here is holding on to the past of past hurt. And it could be them that they feel some type of way that, you know, maybe things haven't worked out as best, and they're trying to, you both are trying to manifest something that is peaceful and tranquil. And tranquil, is that a word? Yeah, tranquil, whatever. Trying to come together, right? You're trying to learn from your past and move forward towards something brand new. But we're still holding on to things from the past. These burdens are very heavy in reference to the relationship. And they could be dealing with a monster that, like this heaviness that they feel from a previous relationship, or something or someone that has affected them in a very strong way, and they don't know how to deal with certain things. Clarify this action card for me as far as the advice. There's been a lot of tears, sadness, heartbreak. The advice here is to really move forward towards something much more nourishing and nurturing towards one another, caring for another. It's almost like an energy of motherly energy, right? And I'm not saying to be mothering anyone. Some of you may have kids, and that's where your focus should be, and let things, you know, work out the way that they need to work out. But I also get an energy of needing to revert back when things were really, like the beginning, right? That honeymoon phase. Sometimes we tend to lose that phase, and for what? We fell in love, we did this, we did that, and we fell in love with each other. We wanted to be with each other. Need to revert back to those energies. Take action towards being nurturing towards one another. Caring, providing shelter, like taking care of. Everything starts from the roots, and they grow slowly but surely. Okay? All right. Clarify the outcome here. I have somebody really holding on to something that has happened in the past, and, you know, at the end of the day, we're going to have to let go of what was, and move on to something brand new. We have to learn how to process what's going on now, what you thought was going to happen, and just focus on what is happening now. At the end of the day, I see tranquility between, actually I see somebody alone here, but I think they're going to be doing their research, whether that's you or not. But I see peace, like very calming energy. Taking time for yourself and having this inner peace type of energy. Don't try to rush anything. What messages do we have for Taurus? That was one card. Have faith. Have faith that things are going to work out in due time. Have faith. Spirituality is very important as well. Spirituality, religion, taking your time for yourself. Have faith that things are going to clear out and be at peace. You don't have to rush or do anything. Everything happens in divine timing. Trust came out, but yeah. Have faith and trust. Believe that things are worth it. This person is hurt because of some type of loss. It could be due to a miscarriage as well. What messages, romance angels, do we have for Taurus? There's a lot of chemistry between you and your person. Obviously, you guys are on the same frequency. You guys match each other's vibe. And I like that. I mean, the passion is there. The sexual chemistry is there. But they're dealing with something. Yep. There's deception here. Maybe a deception because they're not fully forthright of what is going on. They're not really communicating with you. But someone is wearing a false mask here. And I don't think they're masking some type of hurt or pain. I would seriously have a nice little conversation. They're holding on to things from the past, either you or them. There's some type of anger, hostility that they're holding on to. It's very apparent. Well. Pay attention to the red flags. I mean, that's very cut and clear. Pay attention to the red flags. Pay attention to your partner. Why is it pay attention to the red flags here? Please clarify that. The Six of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Pay attention to the red flags in reference to the way that they exchange with you. Their communication, perhaps. There's something that's different about them. Are they giving you enough attention? Have they kind of swayed from it? Why is the deception card here? Pay attention to your money as well. Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. There's deception maybe with someone that has this, what do you call it? The zodiac sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. Alright, so when I have the Queen of Wands in reverse, it's like there's someone here that has a tendency to be a little bit manipulative, jealous, deceit. This is double deceit energy here. I don't know what they're lying about, but there's a lot of energy of deceitment. And it could be that, you know, they're not fully expressing themselves with you about something. Or they could be involved with an Aries, Leo, or Sag energy, and that could be whatever the case may be. Give me another card in reference to the situation. Ten of Cups. All right. They want to attain the perfect relationship, or someone views a situation. They want to attain this perfect relationship, but there's definitely something going on here in reference to this. Whoever, it involves a family. It involves a Queen of Wands. A Queen of Wands, I think they're deceptive because they're trying to play you in some type of way because of their energy. This could be motherly. They could be hurt definitely about a loss of some sort, especially with the Queen of Wands being here, and she stands for like fertility and mother. So that could be why they're hurt, and they're trying to turn their back on the situation because things didn't work out the way that they wanted to. Maybe they're holding back on their feelings because they don't want to have kids with you. That's for some of you. It doesn't have to be for all of you. There is something that's not sitting right though. Give me a closing for Taurus. In reference to the relationship. Give me something. the mountain. So what I see here, it's, you know, there's a difficult climb that has to happen here. A lot of people being held back from saying certain things, and we need to shed the light on what is not being told. Someone is definitely like holding back with their feelings, and you know, we're gonna have to get over this hurdle. You know, be nurturing, be caring, being open to accepting what has happened with this person or what is hurting them so much. I think it's more about communication with you and your person and talking to them about it. All right. I don't see like cheating or anything like that. There is the need to pay attention to certain things because it doesn't always come down to being played or something like that. Someone can be dealing with something that we definitely do not understand, right? Or we don't know about. Everybody deals with certain monsters in a different way. And the advice here is to take action to make sure that they know that you're in their corner, and that if that's something that you want to do, that you want to talk to them about. You want to be on the same level and being nurturing towards one another. I think that's the way, because they're carrying a heavy load. You or your person is carrying a heavy load on their shoulders. And having that nurturing energy towards one another is really going to help you both out. I hope these messages were clear and concise for you, Taurus. I love you guys with all my heart. Please drop me a line down below. Happy Memorial Day. Bye, guys.